Viruses have been a constant threat to humanity, causing diseases that range from mild discomfort to life-threatening conditions. Here, we explore the top 10 dangerous viruses that have posed significant health risks to humans. Before we begin, please like and subscribe to our channel. Number 1. HIV or AIDS. Human Immunodeficiency Virus or Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome is one of the most devastating viral infections in human history. HIV attacks the immune system, specifically targeting CD4 cells, weakening the body's ability to fight off infections and diseases. Without treatment, HIV can progress to AIDS, a condition characterized by severe immune system damage and a wide range of opportunistic infections and certain cancers. Although tremendous progress has been made in understanding and managing HIV or AIDS since its discovery, the virus remains a global health crisis, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa. The development of antiretroviral therapy has transformed the prognosis for people living with HIV, allowing them to lead long and healthy lives. However, the global burden of HIV or AIDS continues to be significant, with millions of new infections annually. Number 2. Ebola Virus. The Ebola virus is responsible for causing Ebola virus disease, a severe and often fatal illness marked by hemorrhagic fever, internal and external bleeding, and multiple organ failures. The virus is believed to originate from wildlife and is primarily transmitted to humans through direct contact with the bodily fluids, tissues, or organs of infected animals, particularly fruit bats, which are considered natural hosts. Once the virus is introduced to human populations, human-to-human transmission can occur through contact with the blood, secretions, or other bodily fluids of infected individuals. EVD outbreaks have sporadically occurred in Central and West African regions, with the potential to spread rapidly and cause devastating epidemics. The virus has posed significant challenges to public health systems due to its high mortality rate and the need for strict infection control measures. Number 3. Hantavirus. The hantavirus is a family of viruses that can pose a significant health threat to humans, particularly in regions where they are endemic. These viruses are primarily transmitted to humans through contact with the urine, saliva, or feces of infected rodents, such as deer mice or bank voles. Hantaviruses can lead to a rare but severe respiratory disease known as hantavirus pulmonary syndrome or hemorrhagic fever with renal syndrome, depending on the virus strain. HPS is characterized by flu-like symptoms that progress to severe respiratory distress, and it has a high mortality rate. HFRS is marked by kidney and circulatory system complications. Preventive measures include avoiding contact with rodents and their excreta, proper sanitation, and rodent control in areas where hantaviruses are prevalent. While hantavirus outbreaks are relatively rare, they are a reminder of the importance of maintaining vigilance and taking appropriate precautions in regions where these viruses are known to circulate. Number 4. Influenza Virus. The influenza virus has been a persistent threat to public health for centuries, causing seasonal epidemics and occasional pandemics. Influenza, commonly known as the flu, is a highly contagious respiratory infection that affects the nose, throat, and lungs. It is caused by influenza viruses, with several different strains, including influenza A, B, and C. Seasonal flu outbreaks can result in a significant burden on healthcare systems and lead to a range of symptoms, from mild fever and body aches to severe respiratory complications. The evolution of influenza viruses, including the ability to mutate and resort, poses a challenge in vaccine development and preparedness for new strains. Annual flu vaccinations are essential in reducing the severity and spread of the flu. Number 5. Zika Virus. The Zika virus gained international attention for its association with birth defects, particularly microcephaly in newborns, and its potential to cause Guillain-Barré syndrome in adults. It is primarily transmitted through the bite of Aedes mosquitoes, which are prevalent in tropical and subtropical regions. The virus can also be transmitted through sexual contact and from mother to fetus during pregnancy. Zika virus outbreaks have led to travel advisories and public health concerns in affected areas. Efforts to control mosquito populations and raise awareness about the virus's risks have been critical in mitigating its impact. While Zika virus outbreaks have subsided in some regions, the potential for resurgence, and the need for ongoing research and monitoring make it a significant virus in the realm of public health. Number 6. Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2. Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2. The virus responsible for the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic is a novel coronavirus that has dramatically impacted global health and society. It causes a respiratory illness known as Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2. The virus was first identified in Wuhan, China, in late 2019 and quickly spread to become a global pandemic. COVID-19 can lead to a wide range of symptoms, from mild respiratory issues to severe pneumonia, and it has resulted in millions of deaths worldwide. The pandemic has prompted widespread vaccination campaigns, border closures, social distancing measures, and a reevaluation of public health systems, underlining the urgency of global collaboration in addressing viral threats. As new variants of the virus continue to emerge, ongoing research, vaccination efforts, and public health measures remain essential in the battle against Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2 and the COVID-19 pandemic. Number 7. Rabies Virus. The rabies virus is responsible for causing rabies, a viral disease that affects both animals and humans. This virus is typically transmitted through the saliva of infected animals, often via bites or scratches. Once the virus enters the body, it travels along the nerves to the brain, where it causes inflammation and neurological symptoms. Rabies is a particularly lethal viral disease, and once symptoms appear, it is almost always fatal. Prevention of rabies in humans includes immediate wound cleansing and administration of post-exposure prophylaxis, which involves a series of rabies vaccinations. In many parts of the world, especially regions with high rates of rabies in wildlife, it remains a significant public health concern, emphasizing the importance of rabies control and prevention measures, including vaccination of pets and wildlife management. Number 8. Marburg Virus. The Marburg virus is a highly infectious virus that causes Marburg virus disease, a severe and often fatal illness characterized by hemorrhagic fever. Similar to the Ebola virus, Marburg virus is believed to originate from bats and is transmitted to humans through direct contact with the bodily fluids, tissues, or organs of infected animals, particularly fruit bats and non-human primates. Human-to-human transmission occurs through close contact with the blood, secretions, or other bodily fluids of infected individuals, posing a significant risk to healthcare workers and family members caring for the sick. Outbreaks of Marburg virus disease have sporadically occurred in Africa, leading to severe and deadly outbreaks. As with other viral hemorrhagic fevers, early identification, isolation, and strict infection control measures are essential in managing and preventing the spread of the Marburg virus. Number 9. Yellow Fever Virus. The yellow fever virus is the causative agent of yellow fever, a mosquito-borne viral disease that can cause severe illness and death. It is primarily transmitted to humans through the bite of infected Aedes or Hemagobus mosquitoes. Yellow fever is characterized by symptoms such as high fever, jaundice, muscle pain, and in severe cases, hemorrhaging. Vaccination against yellow fever has been a crucial public health measure to prevent outbreaks, especially in regions where the disease is endemic. Efforts to control mosquito populations and prevent transmission are also essential in the fight against this dangerous virus, which continues to be a global health concern, particularly in parts of Africa and South America. Number 10. Lassa Virus. The Lassa virus is the causative agent of Lassa fever, a viral hemorrhagic fever that predominantly occurs in West Africa. This virus is primarily transmitted to humans through contact with food or household items contaminated with the urine or feces of the multi-mammate rat, a common rodent host. Lassa fever can lead to a wide range of symptoms, from mild fever and malaise to severe hemorrhaging and organ failure. The virus poses a significant health threat in the region, with occasional outbreaks, and it has the potential to cause devastating epidemics. Early diagnosis, proper case management, and stringent hygiene practices are crucial in preventing the spread of Lassa fever and mitigating its impact on public health in affected areas. That's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this list? Let us know in the comment section below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel.